That's a lot of damage!
Huntaniel Tuli and Meldanine, and thank you once again for joining me. My name is Lord Aramil, today joined by Mew. She's such a good girl. She decided to join in and say hello to you all, because cats are wonderful. So, today we will be seeing part 2 of a show of Scrutiny, which is the second episode of Critical Role, Campaign 2. Sorry that I didn't put this out on Tuesday. In any case, that means that next week we'll be able to get part 1 and 2 of episode 3 done nicely, and things will conform much better to a week-by-week schedule. And without further ado, I've got my snacks, I've got my cat. Let's dive in. Oh, yes. Say hello. Okay. So quickly, we're at 226. They're visiting a random fisherman, as far as I can tell. Well, not quite random, but like one who had a single small appearance at the very beginning. And I think one of you or a couple of you have mentioned that they had session zeros, basically. So I assume that he was important in that. But I gotta say that, and I had to go back and check. Matt Mercer does an excellent job of remembering the accent that he uses for these random NPCs. Not quite random, but you know what I mean. Like, there was no hesitation, no pause, no, starting with one accent and realizing that, oh wait, this person gotta do this one. That's really good, I gotta say. So, we'll play. Actually, I think that Matt kind of lets the accent slip a little bit throughout the dialogue. That might just be part of it, but it definitely becomes thinner as the conversation goes on. That and Ford has to be the best spoken half-orc I have ever encountered, played around. So interesting. I really enjoy, twisting tropes. So that's fun. That's fun. Hey, random child, have you heard of Plot? No, I did hear about badgers. What? I like how Matt just pulled a bedtime story out of his ass like that. That was funny. Honestly, I thought they would have more difficulty getting back into the inn. We're at 238. I guess it serves the narrative that they don't have issue, so they won't. But let's see, what, half of the group that it was heading back to the inn that's supposed to not leave the inn have dropped their disguises, so at least 2. I don't remember what Tal had. Anyways, just an interesting observation, really. Well, all that amounted to nothing. Let's go book shopping. Man, that's... I would do that. I would honestly do that. I like it. Well, just going shopping in an episode of Hoarders. Actually, I wonder what it is about gnomes and cramped stores, because one of my... Well, I'll talk about recurring NPCs another time, but maybe that would make for an interesting episode. Thoughts ahead. But the idea of the kleptomaniac wandering into this packed room, shop, whatever, and just... I love it. This is quality entertainment right here. The shopkeeper smelling his books to determine their value. I have nothing more to say on that. We are in D&D jury duty. Just that is a line I didn't expect to hear for a while. Marvelous. Jester tagging a building at 313. Just, and I'm going to draw a pile of poop. Just tagging. I'm honestly surprised that I haven't had. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had any player characters in any of my campaigns who decided to just, do graffiti. I wonder why. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, just talking in whispers because your characters are talking in whispers it's a very excellent bit of role playing, but yeah, sometimes you just need to actually talk so that you can clearly discuss what's going on. I feel that is an important suspension of disbelief. So I mainly play 3.5, and I generally speaking prefer 3.5 edition of D&D. But I do kind of understand a few things that 5th Ed does. Maybe not better, but cleaner. Combining detect evil and detect good into one spell. Okay, yeah, I can get on board with that. Honestly, fair. I gotta say that I had forgotten that Laura, I think, yeah, Laura, the one who plays Jester, she keeps in the Jester voice for everything, and I honestly forgot what her normal voice sounded like, so that was a little bit odd. We're at just shy of 4 hours now, and she finally is breaking character, breaking voice, I guess, but that's wild. Dick move, Matt. Dick move. Just as everything was picking up and combat was about to start. Don't mind that. Muse off exploring. But I should have known that he was going to cut off before the combat because we were at like 4 hours in and the video is only 420. 422 minutes. So, yeah, there was no way that they were going to get a full combat in there. Oh, but this is interesting. It's definitely interesting. Uh, hmm. Oh, well, well done, Matt Mercer. I'm now invested in the story. Damn it. I was thinking, I'll just watch, a couple episodes, make some fun YouTube videos, and give a cut and dry kind of reaction to it and say, yeah, baby. But no, it's good storytelling. It's not. If it is fake, then it is a fake beyond anything that I could conceive of, because there are definitely points where you know that the players have no idea what they're doing. That's what it seems like, at least, to me. Uh, it's definitely getting rather interesting, rather intriguing. Near the end there, when the two of the players get the first whiff of something that might be, plausible. Oh, this person is they've been arguing, and they rush over, and it's like, it was you! It's like, alright, I need you to breathe, okay, because there's a difference between, just two people arguing, and one of them being a murderer. Like, you gotta contextualize and just breathe. Think. Then again, since it was Jester or not, maybe it was more in character to just take this tidbit of information and run with it. So, yeah, that could be good role playing. In any case, it's definitely definitely interesting. Oh, sorry. It's 11 for them, and it's almost 11 for me, and it's been quite a week. But sorry, you need to keep that energy up, right? Because it's only like a 15-minute video. Oh, but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this turns out. I'm kind of glad that I'm not watching this live, via Twitch, or else I'd have to wait another week. But yeah, it's enjoyable. What more can I say? Like, I'd probably give it a 4 out of 5 at the moment. Just because every so often there were times when I was like, okay, I need to pause this and go around, walk around, do something else for like 5 minutes. And that might just be me being ADD. Even when I'm the DM, I'll still have to stand up, walk around. I usually try to incorporate that into whatever I'm doing, but I'm I'm a little antsy. I'm a little bit of an antsy person. I've got that ADD energy, but beyond that, it's fun to watch. It's good entertainment. It's actually pretty good as a DM to see another DM that I'm not familiar with do his thing. And I hate to say that, oh, this gives me plenty of ideas, because, I mean, kind of, but not terribly. It's just, it's interesting. It's fun. It's nice to see another DM at work, because we are the stories we tell ourselves. And it's important to see more stories. As a DM, the larger your repertoire of stories is, the better a storyteller you can be. I think that made sense. Anyways, here I am trying to impart life lessons through a 15-minute YouTube video. Whatever, it's fine. I promise. Matt does a good job. Matt Mercer does a good job. I would happily shake his hand and tell him just as much. I'm really enjoying it. It is fascinating to see a bunch of voice actors, just going ham. I, I couldn't do it, and I couldn't run a game like that. Oh, but it is fun. It is easy to kind of fall into, I guess. Yeah, I like it. I like it. And but I hope that you liked this, and if you did, make sure you leave a like or a comment. And if you didn't like it, you can also hit the dislike button, I guess, because that still counts towards the YouTube algorithm, which just makes me stronger. And if you also didn't like it, or you think that it can be improved, please, by all means, throw a comment down below, even though by this point you've probably clicked on to something else. And until we meet again, dear friends, Hantanil Tulian Meldanin, thank you once again for joining me, and farewell. 10 XP for listening to the DM ramble. Did anybody level up?